There. That's weird, because I fixed it before stream, because this always happens. It always... I have to unplug it and plug it back in every single time. So that's so weird. Thank you for letting me know. Most people are not cool enough to let me know. And they just leave. Right, TikTok? I wonder how much internet I'm using. Streaming on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok all at the same time. Buy my book. So would you say I am a cool guy? Yes. You're very cool. If I could gift specific individuals memberships to my YouTube channel, I would. But they don't let you gift specific people memberships. Apparently it's random. I think you can do it randomly. But I'd hate to fork up $5 and then for the membership to go to somebody else. That would be lame. That's the cool thing about Twitch. I would on occasion gift specific people memberships on Twitch, but they don't let you do that on YouTube. But yeah, you're pretty cool. TikTok. I wrote a book. It's called OREGONIA and the Legend of the Meese, and you should check it out. It's about this mythical critter named Eli who goes on a quest to save his home from an ancient darkness that hasn't been seen since the fall of mankind. What else could I say? Hold on, I'm gonna put my microphone on my shirt. I hope that doesn't make too much noise. Ooh. I wish there was a... Hold on. I don't know why I have it so close. If I put it way back here... Oh, it's because I cut in and out if I have it too far back. I have a question for you, bro. Hit me up, bro. Ugh. I'm just gonna do that. Hear me out. All right, I'm gonna hear you out. Say you got some. I feel like you're setting me up for like an up dog or D's nuts. So you got some nettles, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna ask you like, what are nettles? Cause I don't know. Mark, Freddy, what's up? Are you aware of what nettles are? No, I don't know what nettles are. Bro, Google it, I swear. Google. Okay, I'm gonna Google nettles. Nettles. Plants often called stinging nettle. Oh, stinging nettles. Okay. Known for their stinging hairs that release irritants upon contact. Okay. I've heard of stinging nettles. Yeah. So you got some nettles, okay? Okay, I got some nettles. Hypothetically, yeah. Okay, I got hypothetically have some nettles. Yeah. I hope I haven't killed too many of these Tyrogues. Wait. Oh. Do they spawn up here? Oh, they do. Holy crap. Okay. I didn't know they all stuffed themselves on this tiny little rock. Asking for my boy Jamarius. Okay. I'd love to help your boy Jamarius. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Well, let's help out your boy. About some nettles. Got it. TikTok. Buy my book. Hold up. Did you get banned? Oh, shucks. No. Hello, truck. What's up? Alright, I will rephrase. How are you doing today? I'm doing really good. I'm trying to stream on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch all at the same time, with varying results of success. The fact that I'm streaming Pokemon helps. I tried taking a break from Pokemon to stream other things, and I'm not. I didn't get a lot of traction, unfortunately. Damn, all three of them. Yeah, I mean, you gotta. It's the hustle, man. I gotta have a novel. I'm trying to sell my novel. People breaking my balls. Eventually, I'm hoping to get... I can't stream video games on TikTok yet, but I'm hoping soon I can. Marmosets. Catch. What's your hypothetical about the nettles? Don't yeah, no, I'm not banned on any of these platforms, mind you. I got banned on Facebook recently. Somebody hacked my Facebook account, and then they added a an Instagram account to my Facebook. Got the Instagram account banned, thereby getting my Facebook banned. And then they deleted the Instagram. So anytime I log on to Facebook, it says you need to go on your Instagram and appeal it. But guess what? The Instagram account doesn't exist anymore. So my Facebook is permanently gone. If you put it on Yo D, what would the pain scale? As long as you don't touch it, I think you'll be fine. It's because it's when you start scratching it, that's when you're gonna really regret it. I swear. I promise you. Actually, don't take that. I'm not 100% sure. I just know if you scratch it, it will get worse. Because then you're like, you're opening up your skin, and then that irritant from the nettles is gonna get in your, like, under your skin, and it's gonna be awful. Gonna test it out live. Leave me out. You couldn't pay me to do that. Jason, what's up? Ask about my novel. Okay. We gotta be getting close to wiping this out. Truck, what's going on? Truck Coon 93. That's really funny. That's a funny name. Truck Coon. I forgot my... There's a bunch of funny Japanese phrases. I forgot them all. That's a bio. That thing that Naruto says. Baka. What Pokemon is that? I remember when the Sandcastle was a new one. I don't know what these are. The Sandcastle? The little Sandcastle Pokemon? I love that guy. I need 2 Tyrogues, that's for sure. We're getting 2 Tyrogues tonight. It's happening. Even if I have to go, like, buy a sandwich or something. Ow. Oh god, why is it so hot? Tay-Pig. Do I have all the shiny pigs? I think I have all the shiny pigs. All the shiny piggies. TikTok, you're breaking my balls. I gotta find more interesting things to do on TikTok. Just talking about my book isn't enough. What's your favorite in the series? My favorite Pokemon? Or my favorite game? Oh geez, Rick. That's a tough one. Maybe not super tough. I lean towards Pokemon Legends Arceus. That might be my favorite Pokemon game. Shiny hunting is really fun in it too. Because even though there are shinies out in the wild, it's still really exciting when you see one. Because they could be off screen and you'll hear the sound effect. The sound effect is what elevates the shiny hunting experience immensely. My back. Soul Silver Goated clears no diff. Yeah, I recently finished Soul Silver for the first time. And I beat the champion, and then I made a new team and beat the champion again. And then I transferred all of my Pokemon over to Pokemon Home, so I can carry those guys with me wherever I go in the future. It's pretty cool. Tyrogue. Back up, dude. You're not shiny. I couldn't care less. There are not many left. I wonder how many more I can murder. Forget what the prompt would say when you're nearing the very end. Ghost AIDS. Jason, what's up? Ask about my book. Called Oregonia and the Legend of the Niece. I'm a be real dude. I just been on call going into random live streams trying to piss people off, but you all right. Yeah, I don't get mad that easily. Yeah, I don't know. People, I work with special needs kids. So you gotta have like a really good temperament and a lot of patience to do that job. And that's just kind of my personality. For the most part, anyways. Recent months I've been jaded a little bit in recent months because the country's being turned upside down. But you know, still me. You know what, bro? You look like you in that profession. Now you say it. I don't know. It's hard to say. I'm the only guy. I'm one of the few guys who works at my school. So I never would have guessed it though. Right. Yeah, I don't think most people would. Let's save the game. Maybe that would be an interesting TikTok live. Like, I work in special needs. Ask me anything. Except the names of my students. I mean, I could tell you, like, a general... I apologize? No, dog. You're fine. No need to apologize. I on occasion try to... Like, on occasion, I'll, like, fuck with people. Usually, like, losers. Typically, I'll like, comment on somebody's comment, and, like, depending on what the context is, I'll call them a Russian bot. Because, most commenters on, like, say, Facebook, for instance, or Twitter, there's a really good chance it's just a Russian bot trying to spread propaganda. I'm heinous, not gonna lie. Well, yeah, I mean, it depends. It's okay to be, like, funny and annoying. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're like, I don't know, what's an example I can give that doesn't go against terms of service? Just don't be like a bigot or a homophobe or a transphobe or something. Just be fucking cool. You just gotta be cool. Is that so hard? Cowboy, Sydney, what's up? Just be cool. Like, just love everybody, accept everybody. And then we're all gonna have a good time. People still don't get that. Whee! Bloop. This channel is gonna end up becoming a fucking Pokemon channel, isn't it? Shiny, let's go! Let's go! Let's freaking go! Oh my god! That didn't take very long. See, if there was a sound effect that played behind me, that would be exciting. We're gonna throw the quick ball. Let's freaking go, dude. Oh. Oh. You're gonna be like that? You're gonna be like that? How we do a TikTok? Ask about my book or something. It's pretty good. It's like 469 pages, I think. It's my first book. What else? Some people some people have told me that the quote unquote fight scenes are really well choreographed. I don't know about that one, dog. Not everyone deserves love. True. There's like I don't know, Nazis or Yahtzees. Sorry, TikTok. You got to say Yahtzees on TikTok. If they're willing to reform themselves, all right, you can have some love. But you know, Yahtzees, no, they don't deserve love. Let's see. I mean, dictators, like, or like authoritarian fascists. No, I'm talking about the. Oh, okay. Well, see, now you're trolling. I could tell you're trolling now. Nah, you're trolling. I feel like it's people who genuinely don't like fuck with the queer community. They're so rare. Cause even if like you're, I don't know, a right winger or whatever, you're usually gonna be like, well, it's not like I hate them. They just make me uncomfies. It's like, okay, bro. Just because they make you uncomfortable doesn't mean they shouldn't have rights or whatever. I don't hate them, bruh. I don't support it. Support it? You'll have to be more specific. I also don't believe you. I think you're fucking with me. Because, like, it's so unreasonable. to like quote unquote not support it. You know, speaking of, hold on. Let's see. There. Pride flag. That's for the audience so they know this is like a safe place for them. Cuz it sucks being in like the queer community and then you want to like go into somebody's chat, they're playing a game you like, they seem cool, then you find out they're like a bigot. This way they can come in and know right away, hey, I fuck with y'all. They're cool. Dream. Thank you. Gracias. TikTok. God, I should just avoid streaming on TikTok until I can stream games on there. Because nobody's fucking with the TikTok live right now. There's a lot of Pokemons. Agree to disagree. I feel ain't trying to argue. By the way, just making conversation you feel. I guess. I think you could. I think people conflate like agreeing and disagreeing. That term gets thrown around too much because you can agree to disagree, like, oh, I'm not gay or whatever. It's like I can't because I know there's like a crowd of people who will say like I don't get it. I don't know why you're trans, but I support you and I want you to have your rights and stuff, even if I don't get it. And then there's people who are like, I want you to not exist. And those people are sociopaths. They're deranged and need help. I don't know if I... See, that's the thing. We're lucky. We've never had to, like, question our gender identity. It's been affirmed... Dang, man. Yeah, it's been affirmed our whole lives, you know? And then there are some people who are like, this doesn't feel right. And then half the country is like, take away their rights. We want them gone. And I'm just like, what? You guys, you're repeating gay propaganda again. You're repeating the anti-gay propaganda. We went over this like 20 years ago. You guys are making the same arguments for trans people. It's lunacy. Trump did a good thing. Trump, I don't know if he's ever done a good thing. Nah. Nope. Nada. He's a fascist. That's the word. Yeah, he's a fascist. Authoritarian. What's the word? Oh God, what's the word? Fixed U.S. overnight. Okay, buddy. Literally destroying the country. But you know, a troll's got a troll. A troll's got a troll. Yeah, you have to be living under a rock to think that. Housing prices already down. Housing prices have been slowly decreasing for months. Don't give me that. And then the people want to talk about housing prices going down while the insurance rate is going up. So we're still just as fucked. No, dude. No. I've been trying to buy a house for like a year. Very prices like it'll be like 1,000 down here or like 2,000 down there over the course of several months. And once like the tariffs kick in, oh bro, we're fucked. Oh no. I accidentally killed all the... I hope I saved when I caught that Thai rogue. Oh my goodness. Did I save? Guys, did I save? TikTok, ask about my book. Oh, I hope I didn't fuck that up. You did save. No! Worlds. Oh, I saved after I caught it. Worlds so politicized now, dog. Everything radical. You don't know what radical is. Shut the fuck up. people, people would say like, free healthcare is radical. Nah, dog. Nobody knows what fucking radical means. It's so funny because like, the stuff that like left-leaning people want is just such basic, it's basic common sense stuff. And then people on the right like want trans and gay people to not exist anymore. They want everybody to be Christian. Trump brought back segregation. It's wild. You want to call somebody radical, you know, our current president. He's pretty radical. Okay. So I think we've killed enough TIE rogues. Now it's just a matter of making them respawn. We already got one. We're off to a good start. You are going right here. We don't want them to not exist. We want to not change the world to suit well, that's really gay. Because if you just accept them for who they are, you wouldn't have to change the world. Actually, if you could just read a book, then you'd realize trans women are women. And then you could just let them into women's bathrooms, just like any other woman, because they're women. Duh. I don't know who needs to hear this. Maybe the troll does. Nah, they ain't. I don't know what to tell you, dude. All the scientists totally disagree with you. Trans people have existed for fucking since the dawn of gender itself. I don't know how to argue with you about that. Biology don't disagree with me. They're separate things. Like dude, trolls have all heard these arguments before. They don't care. They don't care. They know that gender and sex are separate things, and then they're just gonna keep saying this stuff. Oh, you little turd. Yeah, no, they're gonna keep saying it. Truth doesn't matter to them. They actually don't. Trolls and like right-wingers, they don't have any real beliefs. They don't really believe anything or care about anything. And there's really no sense in arguing with them anymore. Meh, I'm not gonna argue with you about it. Because what would change your mind? There. That's my only question. That's the only question that really matters. What would change your mind? I hear your points, man. I disagree. What would change your mind? Nothing would. What would change yours? Interesting. See, that's the problem. You said that's the end of the conversation. That's the end of the conversation. If nothing would change your mind, why would I talk to you about this stuff? That's like if I asked you, like say you believe in God, and I asked you, what would change your mind about your God belief? And you would say, nothing would change my mind. How can you have a conversation with somebody who isn't open to changing their mind? Yeah. Sorry, dog. Stalemate. It's over. The conversation ended. See why that don't make sense? No, you're not being, but you aren't open to it either, man. Actually, I am. You have to demonstrate that gender constructs aren't real. You have to demonstrate that sex and gender are the same. And the evidence is overwhelmingly against you. You also have to demonstrate that there is, like, gender is innate, which is kind of impossible. Like, somehow you have to prove that, like, blue is for boys and pink is for girls or whatever. And that's not gonna happen. Biology, different thing, man. You're conflating the two, because like you're totally ignoring intersex people in your you know your what you call it, your like your two sexes, your two genders. I don't agree with that at all, man. Colors got nothing to do with anything. It was just a silly example. Intersex is a genetic mutation, not a gender. I agree, but it is a sex, and it does throw a wrench into the sex binary and the gender binary. People want to, at least people in presumably your side, it's not. Sure, you can pretend they don't exist, because that's effectively what you're doing. Hold on, just a sec. I gotta reset these, Ty Rogue. Yeah, you can pretend all you want. Hold on. But yeah, so intersex people, I mean, because intersex people will have they'll have fucked up chromosomes, and they'll have genitalia that doesn't match their chromosomes. So yeah, that doesn't fit into the narrative that there's only two sexes, especially if you're going to go based off chromosomes. Just as someone with one arm is not a different type of person, something has gone wrong for them to be like that. Right. Yeah, a person with one arm is still a person, just like a guy who got his dick blown off is still a man. Not because having a dick or XY chromosomes has nothing to do with him being a man. It has everything to do with how he perceives himself and how we perceive him as a man. Because it's a construct. It's a gender construct. That's why there are people, but where I disagree is perceiving. Well, you're full of it, because it's not perceiving. It is. Just because you don't know that because you've never had to question your gender. I've never had to question my gender. We're very lucky. And people all our whole lives have affirmed our gender. And then there are some people who are, it's like, this doesn't make sense to me, and they're actually valid. Because, say, okay, who's a super pretty trans woman? Because there are trans women who are quote unquote passing, and who, Hunter, what's her name? Hunter something. She's a very beautiful, feminine trans woman, and you can't clock her as a man. You can't do it. She doesn't sound like a man. She doesn't sound like a typical man, because we disagree on. What makes you assume I have never experienced that, though? Because we disagree on politics? No. Maybe you have. Usually what people say that, they have never had to question whether they're a man or a woman. I'm being general in that sense. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. I don't know. It's okay to have generalities. I don't know if that's the word for it. I wish it was as simple as disagreeing on politics, man. I miss those days when Republicans and Democrats just disagreed on policy. God, I miss those days so much. Now it's brown people don't deserve to be here. We're gonna deport everyone, including American citizens, because they're brown, and we think they might be in gangs or something. Or we're gonna bully trans athletes by making bills specifically for them. Damn, ouch. Guess I'll leave. Poison Dart 66. This is controversial time to come in, I guess. I mean, a little bit. We got a troll in chat, who's like trying to debate me on trans stuff, and I like talking about this stuff, so I'm indulging because yeah, it's important for people to educate themselves and to listen to different points of view. The thing is that I wish I could, God, I wish people could prove me wrong. I'm not saying that I'm like absolutely certain or I'm definitely right, but I've heard so many I've heard all the talking points. I've watched so many debates, and I'm just tired of the same old crap. I wish people would prove me wrong, man. I'd love to change my mind based on like new evidence and like good arguments. But it's just like, nah, I disagree, nah, I disagree, nah, nah, nah. And then they say shit like, nothing will change my mind, ever. Nothing will change my mind. It's like, how can you have a conversation? How can you have a conversation with that? You can't. They just have to figure it out. I don't see why I gotta be labeled a troll, man. Ain't. Well, you're trying to invalidate the existence of trans people, which is super duper disrespectful. Just because you're ignorant on it doesn't mean you're not being disrespectful. And you came into this chat earlier saying that you were trying to troll me. You didn't use the word troll, but you were. And now, because you know I'm like a progressive, you're trying to troll me on progressive issues and political stuff, which is fine. I like talking about it. Trans athletes, it's absolutely wild, lol. Disagree with my beliefs, fair enough. But letting people who have literal genetic advantage against normal, quote-unquote, guys, normal women, quote-unquote, is ludicrous. Wait, where is this chat coming from? Oh, it's coming from YouTube. Sorry. So I'm reading YouTube chat, you're in the super awesome Twitch chat where people aren't trolling me. So here's the thing. Women, they just got to get good. There's like, now I'll give you this. There is some, there is, what's the word I'm looking for? Nuance. There is some nuance to trans women competing in, sports. I'll give you that. Nobody on the right will ever admit there's nuance. They're so black and white about it. I understand that there's nuance. There really is not. Okay, should not be up for debate. Well, you're lacking information. You're ignorant, and that's okay. Well, it is and it isn't, because your ignorance and the ignorance of millions of people have kind of fucked us. We're quickly descending into like, what do they call it? Not just fascism, but it's a very specific kind of fascism where like we idolize like tech bros and we just idolize the lamest fucking people, man. And we idolize like technology and AI, and it's the worst. It's the worst. Hold on, there's a lot of chat between Twitch and YouTube. I gotta catch up. God damn it. Wait, where is the chat coming from? I mean, ask them to name more than 5 trans athletes without Googling and dominating the women's sports. Yeah, they don't. They almost don't at all. There was like 1 or 2 good trans athletes. It's really should not be up for debate. I'm really not, dude. Where's the nuance in letting biological men compete against women? Leah Thompson, prime example. Leah Thompson is actually a great example of why you should, if you actually knew the details about like Leah Thompson's like journey. And I hate that I have to like learn about this stuff because people force me. I mean, it's good to educate yourself about these kinds of things, but god damn it, I do all this research and I learn all these things and it doesn't matter because I'm talking to somebody. And this conversation is mostly for other people, but I'm talking to somebody who said that they will never change their mind. So this conversation is more for everybody else than specifically you, chat or catch. I mean, yeah, she's the only people know about. Yeah, they just want to target her, but like, it's funny because, well, how did the story go? She only did good in like one event. She lost all of her other events. Yeah, it's over, Catch. I'm not gonna let you misgender people. That's straight. Like, yeah, I'm just not gonna let that slide. So, you, sir, are gonna have to be banned, or at least on timeout. Maybe I'll put you on timeout. 5-minute timeout. Yeah, we're not gonna misgender people. That's lame. It's super lame. So she took all of her estrogen and lost like a bunch of muscle mass. So people were like saying, oh, when she was still competing in like men's swimming, she got like really like she did really, really bad. But what they don't tell you is that she was like a year or two on estrogen. And before she had estrogen, she actually placed a lot higher in men's swimming. But after she took the estrogen, she ranked lower. And then when she started competing in women's swimming, because she's a woman, she did pretty decent in some events, and then she got first place in like one event. And then the right conservatives lost their fucking mind, and then they just attack her relentlessly for no reason, and then they move on to the next culture war talking point. And the other thing is that there are cis women, biological women, if you will, who hiya. I'm just clarifying some stuff that I went over with another chatter on YouTube who was being a transphobe. And she brought up Leah Thomas. So I'm just clarifying some stuff. I had to put him on timeout because he was being a bigot. And that's not cool. We're not going to misgender people just because you're ignorant and don't understand. You can go fuck yourself. But where was I? Yeah, so like, there are cis women, transphobe. Oh, great. It's a salty surprise. That's funny. Where was I? Oh, yeah, so there are cis women who naturally have, like, more muscle mass and higher levels of testosterone. And since women's sports now, like, have to test for all that stuff, God, I had this conversation with my uncle one time, and he learned the opposite lesson from it. It was so funny. Not really. It's actually really fucking sad. He's, I love him, but he's stupid. Maybe not stupid's not the right word, but he's just backwards and ignorant. He's smart in lots of other ways. I think he's a good businessman. I don't really know. I haven't really did a deep dive. Anyways, so like, because of these rules that gatekeep trans women, cis women are now suffering too. And so it's like, because they go so far out of their way to exclude trans women that it loops right back around and harms cis women. And this happens every fucking time. With gay people, with black people. I heard this story about this. So they ended segregation, right? And the pool had to open itself to black people. They couldn't exclude black people from the pool anymore. So what they did is they just closed down the pool. So their racism didn't just hurt black people. It hurt everyone. Nobody got to go to the pool anymore because the racists who owned it couldn't handle black people in their pool. And now we're seeing similar things with trans people. Cis women who don't fit like the gender norms are being clocked as like trans, which is insane. People are so just broken and can't handle the existence of trans people. They're now going after cis people who don't fit the mold. It's really sad. So, like, for my uncle, for instance, when I told him that cis women are getting banned from sports because they have too much testosterone, he said, "Oh, see, if we didn't have trans people in sports, this wouldn't happen." It's like, bro, you learned the opposite lesson. They didn't block. It's basically Twitter in a nutshell. Sad. Yeah. If you didn't, oh yes, another shiny Tyrogue. Let's freaking go, dude. Yes. Hold on. I'm pausing this until I get my little guy. Where was I? Yeah, it's not the trans people's fault that cis women are being targeted. It's transphobic people's fault that cis women are being targeted. Even in bathrooms now. Some cis women are getting targeted because, like, they don't fit the gender norm. That's been, like... We've all been brainwashed, by the way. We've all been brainwashed to believe men have to be a certain way and women have to be a certain way, and if you don't fit that mold, there's something wrong with you. It's like, if you got a penis, you are a man, and if you got a vagina, you are a woman. That's literally... We've literally been brainwashed into believing that. Because it's not true. And we know it's not true. We have the science to back it up. Psychologically, socially, through social sciences. Catch the Marmosets is back. Where's your chat on OBS? I'll just read it over here. WB, the Olympic boxing event where... Uh-oh, are you bringing up the boxer who was... They lied about her and said she was trans? Uh-oh. Let's finish the message. Let's see what happens. Let's see what they say. The Olympic boxing event where he hit her so hard, this girl who'd been training her entire life had to quit after 30 seconds. Lol, does that have nothing to do with it being a biological man? I need more context. Because you might be making a lot of assumptions here. Are you talking... And also, because whenever people bring up women's boxing, this one woman in particular... Hey, babe. This one woman in particular gets brought up, and I forgot her name. But they kept calling her trans, and she wasn't even trans. It was very sad. And people still call her trans. Like, J.K. Rowling was posting, misinformation about her. It was all very, very sad. Alright. Love you.
Are we gonna put the fence up when we go to bed?
Yeah, I'll put it up.
Okay. I mean, I'm going to do it for a bit. I'm not.
Okay. I lost my train of thought. And you're also assuming you're talking about a trans woman. You're also misgendering again. Olympic boxing, because like, and now again, I'll give you this. There is some nuance to like trans people in sports. Because, yeah, if like a trans woman who's like not, maybe put me under the jail cell. So like you want it. You want to be persecuted so badly. Have you ever heard of r/persecution complex? Because that's you guys in a nutshell. Yeah, I need more context. Because if she wasn't taking estrogen, that might make a huge difference. But also, again, there are cis women who have high levels of testosterone and greater muscle mass than other cis women. Should they be banned from boxing? Should they be banned from women's swimming? Like, how is that fair? Estrogen doesn't magically reset male puberty. It does actually have a huge effect. It really does. Like the longer you're on it, it really, really does. Because you're gonna lose a bunch of muscle mass. You're not going to have the testosterone to keep up with it. You have the height advantage. You might have the height advantage. It has an effect. Never resets it. Actually, maybe reset isn't the right word, but trans women who take estrogen lose tons of muscle mass. It has a dramatic effect on their body. They pass tests for women's sports, and they still get beat by other cis women. Cis women still beat them in sports all the time. If every trans woman was winning every event, you might have an argument, but the vast majority of them aren't dominating sports. So this is just like a non-argument. As women with higher testosterone, it's nowhere near the amounts of any men. Enough to make a difference, enough to fail tests, enough to outperform other cis women. They might not compete on the same level as like a cis man, but neither do fucking trans women. Personally, I think like you should take gender out of sports, and then you could do weight classes. You could do you just have to measure out the different leagues in different ways depending on the sport. Yeah, I think the gender should just be taken out completely. And you're still going to have mostly men in mostly cis men in certain sports, and you're going to have mostly cis women in certain sports. Depending on the event, depending on the sports, because there's so many different kinds of sports with so many different rules, and like women excel in certain sports and men excel in other sports. Like I said, there's a lot of nuance to this topic. When those dudes absolutely suck, low biological advantage, still losing. Do you do any sport at all, even as a hobby? Because there is a very good reason. This is a terrible idea. Sorry, dude. The evidence and the science just doesn't really back up your claims. Talk to a scientist. Talk to a biologist. Because like a human biologist, a doctor, will totally disagree with you. At least most of them. Like 99% of them. Because they fucking read a book. It absolutely does. I don't know, dude, because like I said, and like all the reports and all the evidence we have is that trans women are not dominating sports. That's just data. I don't know what to tell you. You can't argue with the data. Science does not disagree with me, guy. You are borderline delusional with this take. I haven't said anything that's wrong. You've seen. Yeah. I don't know I see. Right. So I want you to think about some stuff. I want you to think about what would change your mind. Because I think I've done enough educating today, unless you want to talk about something else. You gotta ask yourself what would change your mind, and then we can have a discussion about that. Because that's a way more interesting conversation than having to, just repeat facts over and over and over. Oops. Come on. Breaking my balls. Clarissa Shields get dropped by a 2-2 male boxer whilst she had headgear on. I'm an amateur boxer, my dude. Very good reason women don't fight men. Again, that's anecdotal for one. That's just like one fight. And was it a cis man or a trans woman? Because you are so disconnected from how this works, I can't tell. I don't know what you're talking about. How am I supposed to know what you're talking about when you can't even keep up with like basic terminology? I mean, I have a black belt in jiu-jitsu, and I have won plenty of tournaments and fights against men and women, and I'm like 5'2" and like 100 pounds. So like, right, Poison. It's Clarissa Shields is the world's best female boxer in most people's eyes, multiple time world. And I'm not saying like a really good male boxer couldn't beat her. Like most most average. I'm not disagreeing with you on the differences between men and women. I'm just saying that trans women are not dominating sports. That's true. And until you can provide evidence that trans women are like disproportionately outperforming cis women in sports, there's not really a conversation to be had. It's still fair game. I'm not saying like a decent male boxer can't beat the world's. Yeah, I mean, because there are big physical differences between like the biological sexes of men and women. I'm not disagreeing with that at all. I have lots of friends for Jujutsu, but you can't really compare them. I love Jujutsu, and I have immense respect for it, but there is no striking in it, and it is mostly skill, which is fine, but... Okay. I assume... Even with that, a man of equal skill will outpower a woman of the same skill. Physically, yeah. No, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with that aspect of it. But if we're talking about trans women who aren't even allowed to perform in these high-level leagues without being on estrogen for at least 2 years, maybe more, and meeting a ton of other standards, there's just this... There's so many barriers of entry for these women. And then they still get outperformed by cis women the vast majority of the time. When that man, so where is the argument? The argument is like there is no precedent for needing to exclude trans women from sports, because the default is inclusion. You know, people used to make arguments. God, these are just rinse and repeat arguments that have like people have been making for the last 100 years, if not more, about how like certain groups of people shouldn't be allowed to participate in these activities, and it's just so boring because you suck, lol. But Prime Tyson on... I think you're trying to spell estrogen. That's not how you spell estrogen. For 2 years would kill those poor girls. I'm talking averages here. Tyson, who knows? I don't know what Tyson would be like on 2 years of estrogen. He might actually need more. Because of his years of training, his body is different in that regard. And and sometimes you have to view these on a case-by-case basis. But yeah, no, I don't. When it comes to Tyson, I don't know. Oh, Prime. You're also saying Prime Tyson. Yeah, that's you're probably right. Prime Tyson on 2 years of estrogen would probably destroy those girls. I'm not disagreeing. And that's why, like, that's the sports discussion is interesting because there's more nuance to it than like trans women in bathrooms. Trans women, there's absolutely no reason to exclude trans women from bathrooms, for instance. It's actually safer for everyone. Still wins. The athletes you are talking about are athletes not cut out for men's division. So that's an assumption. You're making a huge assumption right there, because some of these athletes have never competed in men's sports and have always been a part of women's. And there are some who they don't become women just to perform in women's sports. They become women because they're fucking women, and they go through all this fucking hassle to become women because there's all these standards of what we think a woman is. So now all these trans women they want to fit that mold because we've all been brainwashed into thinking women have to be a certain way and men have to be a certain way. And that doesn't invalidate your feelings, you know. 500th male rank. That's what I'm talking about. Because before she was fifth hundred in the male. She got fifth hundred after being on estrogen for a year or two. Before the estrogen, she ranked a lot higher. I mean, I'm just thinking in terms of like wrestling. Plenty of women wrestlers have beaten a bunch of. It doesn't matter. Catch doesn't care. He's not being logical. He's not being good. He might be good. He might be being good faith. I'm not gonna. I mean, he literally said he was trolling earlier. He didn't use the word trolling, but so no, he's not good faith. And I know that. Or amateur or like Olympic wrestling. So these rules, I understand like setting really high standards and rules for like really high level sports, but fucking high school, they just hate trans women. They just hate them. There are certain policies in some states that literally target a single person. Professional wrestling, blah 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 blah. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know if I like the discussion about trans people in sports, but it's a really interesting conversation to be had for sure. Because there's actual nuance to it. You can actually have a real discussion. This is basically a Twitter cycle. Yeah, I mean, I'm just being nice to Catch at this point because he already said he's never going to change his mind. And it's really hard to engage with a person one-on-one like that. So I'm just trying to educate my audience using Catch's messages as a prompt, really. I can't really engage with Catch. I can't really engage with you one-to-one because you're not being good faith. You don't actually care. And I know you don't care because you said nothing would change your mind. There's no sense in having you can't have a real conversation with somebody who can't change their mind. Not to that person talking about women being men in wrestling. Are you talking about pro wrestling or amateur? It doesn't matter actually. In this case, like, because if it's like pro or whatever, like I said, there's like really high standards and you got to meet certain standards. I accept that for now, but in high school, middle school, like, fuck off. let girls be girls. Please stop trying to wipe them from the planet. You're trying, like, maybe not you. When I say you, I mean half the country. Actually, I think half the country supports trans people. Yet, but like our politicians don't care. They want them dead. They want them to not exist anymore. Whether that means like trying to get them to kill themselves or like legally defying them out of existence. Like Donald Trump literally tried to define them out of existence. It's yeah, he's a monster. He's a bad person. He's a rapist with a G. He's a racist, a transphobe, a homophobe. He's a narcissist. He's a authoritarian. He's senile. He's the worst. And our country will suffer for generations because of him. Pro wrestling is the Undertaker and John Cena having stage. Oh, that's what you mean? Oh. Okay, well. They definitely weren't talking about pro wrestling. I think that's an insult. That's like, it should be like performative wrestling or wrestling entertainment. Because when I think of pro wrestling, I think of like Olympic athletes grappling each other. TikTok is bizarre, man. That's alright. I mean, the WWE was staged. That's not pro wrestling. Yeah. I thought my thing had a thing. Hold on, guys. Okay. Right. Oh, I got distracted. I love how man doesn't even know what pro wrestling is and just assumed it's the WWE. Yeah. Because obviously we're not talking pro wrestling is it's all staged. Nobody's talking about that. Yeah, nobody's talking about that. Nobody cares. That has nothing to do with anything. I mean, as my husband likes to say, I can't argue with stupid, so just don't try. I am saying a competent male athlete will beat a competent female athlete 99 times out of 100. Well, it depends on the sport. And 99 seems wild to me. Again, I'm going to need a source on that one. Combi. Maybe I should focus on just trying to evolve my Tyrogues. Ooh, check out these shinies, actually. Put Clarissa Shields up against Canelo. See how it goes. I wish I knew who those people were. I'm That's a claim. Oof. See, you're kind of like nobody's disagreeing with you in that sense. I'm not saying that you keep coming back around to this idea that like I'm pretending there aren't differences between like the male sex versus the female sex. Like the sexual dimorphism is a thing. I'm not like our different hormones in our bodies cause our bodies to do different things. I'm not disagreeing with that. It's also completely separate from gender. But you said there should be no divisions. And I also clarified earlier that if you took out gender, you would probably still have divisions, like the higher brackets of boxing, still filled with like mostly men. Some women, maybe even for years at a time, will never reach that. And that's okay. That is okay. And there are certain sports, women's sports, forgive my ignorance on like women's sports, or like volleyball. Do women outperform? This is kind of a gender stereotype, I guess. But like, do female volleyball players outperform male volleyball players? Because I view it as like, whenever we talk about like pro volleyball, we all just do women. We all assume women. Who are the 100 strongest people in the world? Strongest in what regard? Because some women are gonna outperform men in certain areas, like certain types of endurance tests, certain types of stamina. Strong is a perspective. Yeah, thank you. That's true. Strong is a perspective. There's so much more to this conversation. It just feels so narrow. God, it feels so narrow. What do you think strength means, dude? As in strongman competition. There are lots of ways to determine strength. Why would you assume like yours is the default? That's crazy. Last I saw him, he was in the chair.
He's not in a chair.
Oh, he could be in his bed.
He's not in a bed.
Then say strongman. Thank you, Chaos.
Please go check on him. I just need this.
Hey, you don't gotta worry about it. I got it taken care of. Where are you, son? It's not his chair. Oh, I see him. He's on the floor. He's in the middle of the floor.
Is it covered up, like his face and everything?
No, just his legs.
I can't tell.
I can. I'm looking at him.
Can you move his bed a little bit?
Yeah, I'll put him in his bed.
No,
Because I said, who are the strongest people in the world? While alludes to a competition where you measure strength. But there's lots of different ways to measure different kinds of strength. Why? It's such a huge assumption. Do you think I'd... Yes, it does need specifying, because it's too vague. Do you expect any way to actually answer that question? Yeah, no one has the memory locked. Alright, hold on. I gotta put my kid in his bed. He's sleeping on the middle of the floor. I'll be back. Yeah, no problem. Oh. Mahatma Athar. I have no idea how to pronounce your name. Sir, did you have the DLC? Yes, I have the DLC. Can anyone give me the TM knockoff for my Incineroar? Can you give people TMs? Like, can I attach it as a held item or something? Knock off. Maybe I should sort it by name. Yes, you can. Awesome. It really doesn't, dude. That is nitpicking at that point. No, dude, you gotta be more specific. Cry about it. Boom. Also, I don't have to, no offense, but I don't have to take you seriously. I know you're trolling, and you're not going to change your mind no matter what I say. So, I don't really have to take you super seriously. Sorry. Come back to me when you actually care if your beliefs are true or not. Knockoff. Cool. All right. Do you want a free shiny? Because this is a shiny giveaway. Chaos. To ask curiously, not sure if you looked at it, that stuff for it. Opinion on the Minecraft movie? I mean, it's lame as hell. I mean, it seems sort of disconnected from what anybody really wanted. Yeah. Sure. All right, fine. Yeah, I'll give you Chansey. Nobody ever wants shiny Chansey. Knockoff. Oops. There you are. Okay. Right, let's do this. We'll do the portal. I'm gonna do 12, 13, 12, 13. Get out of here. Link trade, surprise trade. What's the link code? I'm going to do 1213 1213. Once when I collect my brain cells. Jack Black ain't cutting it, Chief. Plus, Warner dropping the ball for it. To me, it's a shame. Yeah, I haven't even really seen much of Jack Black's performance. I hardly see Steve in any of the commercials. And he's always just telling people how the world works, which I guess Steve would know that. If it's like a Steve who's been in Minecraft for a long time, I guess. How we doing, TikTok chat? Are any of you interested in buying my novel, Oregonia and the Legend of the Mies? It's really good. Yeah, it'll be nice to stream OBS onto TikTok. You're offline? God damn it. Thank you. I never pay attention to that. Womp womp. Let's do that again. 3, 2, 1, go. To be honest, ever since Kung Fu Panda 4, he dropped a ball to me. Oh, I haven't seen Kung Fu Panda 4. I don't know what his... I've heard it's not a great movie, but I haven't heard about Jack Black's performance in that movie. You know? I don't know. I don't really know anything about it. If it was good or bad. Because usually his performances are good, even in bad movies. Shiny Ludicolo. I think I have that one. But that's okay. Do I have that one? So I could see the writing on the wall for it. Yeah. I need to set a new goal. What's a good goal? Like doing 20 push-ups or eating an edible or doing 20 squats. What should my next goal be? If I get a proper donation. Thanks for helping me. I appreciate that, sir. You got it. Happy to help. I hope you consider subscribing. You could help me figure out what my next goal is going to be. My next chat goal. I don't know if I want... Usually, I like doing the edible because, you know, getting intoxicated on stream is fun. Usually. And it's like a funny thing people like to see, usually. But also... it hasn't really been doing it lately for people. I want to do something people actually want, like would be excited about, whether it's doing push-ups or God, I don't know, maybe something Pokemon related, like I don't know, battling someone like a chatter if they. Or, no, that's a dumb one. Kung Fu Panda 4 is like if you took all the good things out of the trilogy and slopped shit together for it. And Ocarina is there to play herself, not a character really. Yeah, I feel bad for these actors who get overused because the people just like, yeah, people get tired of them and then they kind of take it on the actor when it's really the industry to a degree saying like, oh, he's in right now, people are really into him, and then they unfortunately like, kill the momentum of that actor. Actually, momentum might be the wrong word. The likability. Like, people do not care about Chris Pratt anymore. That's not true. Maybe online people are like, because they're, you know, they pay more attention to this type of stuff. There's like a group of people out there that are sick and tired of Awkwafina and Chris Pratt. But general audiences, they still love Chris Pratt. My wife still loves Chris Pratt. I'm getting kind of tired of him. I'm kind of tired of seeing him everywhere. The Minecraft movie is just showing it more. Yeah. And even Jack Black, who's just so beloved. You can almost watch him in anything, but like the Minecraft movie, fuck. Chris Pratt is like Awkwafina in this case, but at least Chris could act if he wanted to. True. You know, Awkwafina as a voice actor is getting like really overplayed, but you know, I liked her in Shang-Chi. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Shang-Chi. I liked her in it. It's basically what a video I saw said. True. Chris Pratt has had some good acting roles. I liked him in Jurassic World, I should say. At least the first Jurassic World. I feel like he was, like, his heart wasn't in it in the second one. I feel like he was phoning in his performance. His face looked stale the whole time. Like, I remember, like, when he just stopped hiring celebrities. I felt like he wasn't feeling or emoting like he was in the first movie. It was so weird. He just looked like he didn't care. And I think he had the same problem in the third movie. I only watched it the one time, and it's probably my least favorite out of that trilogy of new Jurassic World movies. I like the first one a lot. I mean, that's why I don't like a lot of films, because of it. Yeah. We're just talking about Chris Pratt and Awkwafina. You've heard her voice. She's in a million things. She was the dragon in Raya and the Last Dragon. She was Shang-Chi's friend in Shang-Chi. He's just in everything.
He is. Yeah.
Like, I got bored of The Rock instantly. Oh yeah, I never really got... I liked The Rock when he was in the WWE. I was never like a fan of The Rock outside of the WWE.
Well, except when we watched Scorpion King the first time.
Oh yeah, and Scorpion King. I liked Scorpion King a lot when I was a kid. I remember going awooga at the priestess lady. That's half the reason I watched that movie. Oh god, she was so hot. She was hot. And then I never saw her in a movie again. YouTube chat. What kind of goals should I do for YouTube chat? Oh, YouTube chat's gone. You know, I'm just gonna do push-ups. Screw it. Oops. 20 push-ups. Let's see. Maybe I'll get ripped by the end of the week. Error? Don't give me this error nonsense. Ugh. Why you gotta be like that? I've done subscribe. Gracias. Uh-oh. Oops. Sorry, I didn't mean to hide you from the channel. My bad. Whoopsie daisies. Like, not gonna lie, I saw Logan Paul come to WWE. I was like, oh, no. Yeah, that's Logan Paul. God, he's just the worst, man. And he's like an opportunist, grifter, piece of shit. So many people are. Like, he's just got like such a lame, unlikable, shitty personality. And then he's got to be like a Trump supporter on top of that. Great. You're already ruining America's youth. Now you have to turn them into like little Hitlerites. Awesome. Thanks, Logan. I'm pretty sure that was Logan Paul, right? Not Jake Paul. I'm surprised he still has a living. I'm not. So many people's brains are fucking warped. That like the fact that Donald Trump can still be president after he committed like insurrection and tried to steal the election, like, yeah, of course Logan Paul still has a career. Nobody cares. Nobody has any principles. Nobody has integrity. I shouldn't say nobody. Maybe like half the country, more than half the country, doesn't have any principles or integrity. They're disconnected. They're in their own little worlds. Especially with Japan. He doesn't have a following in Japan. Even before he did the crappy lame thing. Which, again, wasn't that Jake? I don't know, because Logan and Jake Paul both go around and do stupid shit. Okay. I've just been kind of goofing around talking to you guys. Let's get down to business. Logan was the Japan problem. Jake is just a scammer business gremlin. Like his brother. True. Yeah, they both suck so hard. I wish people like them could just grow up. But nowadays, growing up isn't profitable. Being a grifter, opportunist, fascist piece of shit is what's profitable. Always has been. And even then, I feel like I am offending the word gremlin by putting them in that word. That's so funny. Maybe he's a troll. Okay, so we want Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee. Oh god. We have to increase their happiness or something? Ugh. Yikes. Okay, Soothe Bell. I gotta equip the Soothe Bell. Do I have any Soothe Bells? I have so high moral for specific words like morale for specific words like gremlin. Nice. Alright, I'm just gonna end this TikTok chat. Nobody's really participating. It's weird. Every single TikTok I've done, like TikTok live stream, nobody's left any. They haven't said anything in chat at all. It's so weird. I thought somebody would say something. They must be leaving instantly. What's up, Boo? Yeah. because TikTok is a bruh moment. Well, you gotta hustle, you know. I have a novel. I gotta sell it. Gotta sell the novel. Boom. Oregonia and the Legend of the Meese. Hey, Ocean. You can buy it on Amazon, physically or digitally. It's about this mythical... Oh. Hold on. This mythical critter right here. His name is Eli, and he's a Meese. And it's about Eli going on this adventure across the realm of Oregonia to stop an ancient darkness that hasn't been seen since the fall of mankind. It's a good time. I'm doing pretty good. Having a decent stream. Fortunately, I tried exploring with like other games and stuff, but it wasn't. I wasn't getting not a lot of momentum with other games. You know what baffles me about Pokemon though? Like, Pokemon's super popular, right? A lot of people watch Pokemon stuff. I get it. But it's also an incredibly saturated series. Like with, you know, content creators and streamers and stuff. I am shocked people can find my content despite being one in like a million. One being memes, and two being that whole sea shanty trend during COVID. That trend got me through COVID and doing college during that time. I see, yeah, a lot of games. Yeah, it's just and there's, I just can't believe it. I can't believe like people discover me playing Pokemon. It's kind of wild. Right, Soothe Bell. How have you been, Ocean? Gonna get to the S's. Soothe Bell, let's go. I'm good. Been going through the Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster. Having a blast at Final Fantasy 6. Dude, I played all of them. They're pretty good. I enjoyed every single one, but Final Fantasy 6, it blew me out of the water. I had like pretty decent expectations. And like it was such a phenomenal game. I loved it. Love. Out of all the Final Fantasies, it was the only one that I couldn't stop playing. Because all the other ones, I would take a break after an hour or two. But Final Fantasy 6, I'd play for like 3 or 4 hours. That game is so much fun, and the story is so good. It's got maybe a few too many characters. But wow, I love Final Fantasy 6. Ooh, I can open a pack. Do you guys play Pokemon Pocket? I'm good. Been playing that. Yeah, legit why I'm having a fun time. You know what's also like a really good Final Fantasy, but is like takes half the time? Final Fantasy IV. I love Final Fantasy IV. And the cool thing about Final Fantasy IV is it's got lots of good characters, good gameplay, but it's not nearly as long as 6. So it's got a shorter, smaller barrier of entry. You don't have to dedicate nearly as much time. And the characters are good, the story's good. Good, all around good. Final Fantasy IV with Cecil, Rosa, Rita, Edge, Golbez. That was a fun story. Going to the moon was cool. Yeah. Final Fantasy IV, for me, is pretty close to 6. You know, Final Fantasy 2 had a really good story. But the leveling system, which I didn't really have an issue with until the end of the game. The end of the game is where the issues start to arise with that game. Dude, I could talk about those first 6 Final Fantasies for a minute. Oh god, what was the last pack I opened? What are we looking at here? Palkia. And before that was Dialga. Okay. So we'll open I'll do another Dialga. Because there's I really want Darkrai, Rainbow Darkrai, and Rainbow Dialga. And the only card I want from Triumphant Light is like the immersive Arceus. Okay. Whole lot of nothing, guys. Whole lot of nothing. I'm about to level up. That's cool. And I have a bunch of hourglasses. Yeah, I got it on a discount. Got 6 great adventures from the Pixel Remaster. The redone orchestration is nice too. Nice touch too, yeah. I think the graphics are pretty good. Dude, I really want a 2D HD remake of Final Fantasy VI. So like in the art style of like Octopath Traveler, or maybe something like that that new game. Oh god, what's it called? It's interesting seeing the evolution of game mechanics as you go from game to game. Yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta figure out how to evolve Tyrogue into Hitmonchan. How to evolve Tyrogue into Hitmonchan. To evolve Tyrogue into Hitmonchan, ensure its defense stat is higher than its attack stat when it reaches level 20. Oh wow, okay. So I don't even have to worry about friendship. That's awesome. Epic, epic, epic. Okay. Check summary. Attack. So defense has to be higher. Defense is higher than attack. Epic. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So one of these I gotta change it. Because Hitmonlee I think is attack. To Hitmonlee. Ensure that its attack stat is higher than its defense stat. Got it. Okay. Woo. Oh yeah, we need oh god, what are they called? The things. Not these. These. We need it makes its attack stat grow stronger, its defense may suffer. We need the opposite. Lonely. Make its attack stat stronger, however its defense stat may suffer. Perfect. You remember the scene where the warring triad in the floating area in Final Fantasy VI? The warring triad. I recognize the name in the floating area. Oh, is that... Are you talking about the very end of the game? On that floating island, and there's like you have to move the 3 statues. Is it 3 statues? Or is the warring triad? No, it's in the middle. Oh, it's been a couple years since I've played 6. The warring triad. Hold on, I'm gonna Google it. Once I see it, I'll probably remember. Warring triad. When the world turns to ruin. Yeah, that's like the midway point. Warring triad. FF6. Oh, that is the middle of the game, isn't it? Yeah, it's got like the 3 statues. It's when, yeah, everything turns to shit. Yeah, I think, what's his face? Oh no, I can't remember the villain's name, even though he's so amazing and iconic. I'm the Joker, baby. Kefka. Oh, I did a Kefka voice like that whole game, and it was so much fun. I think I got some pretty decent acting in there. I gotta rewatch my old Kefka bits because I loved doing that voice and the way I would go from silly to menacing. God, Kefka's so good. Everything about Final Fantasy VI is amazing. We need a 2D HD remake with voice acting. I guess it's been a while for you. Yeah, long while. Okay. All right. So now we need to level up. I've been replaying Final Fantasy 16. Which is, I really should play something else. I think I'm gonna, after I finish 16, again, I'm going to finally finish Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on hard mode. I'm just gonna play it casually, just for me, you know, for me. Not for the channel, just for me. Maybe I'll occasionally stream it if I have the time. If it works out. But I really want to finish hard mode this time. Because hard mode is so good. I was having a blast with it. Am I all out of level up candies? Bruh. No way. Because they're always at the top. Shit. Yeah, I've already told you how fun the Rebirth Platinum was for me. I don't know if I'll go platinum, but I definitely want to play the game on hard and do some of the challenges with like Sephiroth and oh god, Zack. Have you heard? I've read some interviews that like the people working on the 3rd Final Fantasy VII remake, they are trying to, like, they want it. They think it's going to be one of the best games ever made. Which is a huge claim. I think it has so much potential. So much potential. I know, but I'm saying that includes hard mode and the VR challenges for me. I'm saying they're fun challenges. Oh yeah, I don't disagree. I do want to do those parts too. Okay, so we need to get some level up candies. Challenge as a group. Sure. I gotta change my Pokemon. Oh yeah, level 100 Raichu will work. Challenge as a group. Let anyone join. What'd you think of Final Fantasy V? Out of curiosity. Because I have some mixed feelings on 5. God, it's so hot. It was almost 11. Oh, I've been streaming for 2 hours. Wow. Why can't I make a goal on YouTube? This is ridiculous. Was a long journey. I did like how you could just switch to any job on the fly. True. Good. And also how we get Gilgamesh for the first time. But I will say there are way more monsters, locations, and super bosses to do in Final Fantasy V. A bit oversaturated, but still gets the job done to entertain me. For sure. I really like. I was vibing with the game for like the first half, and then I think like about halfway or 2/3 of the way through the game, it just fucking dragged. It just dragged on and on and on and on. And then the last few hours of the game were just like, it was a fucking hype train. It was great. Gilgamesh at the end of the game was so rad. I actually was. He was so hype at the end when you fight. I think it was a side boss. I don't know if it was like a mandatory fight, but he like joins you and he dies, and yeah, I really liked his like character arc, and he was just super cool by the end of the game. And job system, good job system, no complaints. Oh no. He's got Oh no. I wouldn't have used. That's actually smart as hell. It's got the flying type terrestrialization, or yeah, but it has an ability that absorbs electric attacks. So I think its only weakness is it's ice and rock. And I only have like my only other move is psychic. It just healed. Somebody tried using an electric move on it. Oh no, it was something else. Weird. Okay, come on. Okay. Gilgamesh. Does he help the party? But he just warps actually to another dimension, doesn't die. Oh, it totally seemed like he died to me. Did somebody... Oh, Zekrom keeps using an electric attack to heal him. This is BS. Yeah, like it was like an optional boss right before the final boss. And yeah, I swear Gilgamesh died. Also, it's a known fact that we see Gilgamesh in multiple game titles as well. True. Yeah, he was in Final Fantasy VII. I don't know if it's the same Gilgamesh from 5. But there's like an implication that he's like in other Final Fantasy games, like that Gilgamesh in 7 Remake or 7 Rebirth has seen, I think, has been in other Final Fantasies. Yeah. I don't know which ones. I assume maybe 5 because that's kind of the classic. I doubt he's the. I like the interpretation of Gilgamesh in Final Fantasy 15. It's one of my favorites. He's not silly at all. Like, he's taken very seriously, and I think that's a good thing. That version of Gilgamesh worked really well for 15. Do I even? I guess I can catch him. Will he show up? No, he would be shiny on in the fight itself, I think. Hot. going back to Final Fantasy VI, I find it funny that it has a boss named Ultima that is also killed on a floating island. Ha, true. I guess Ultima was killed on the floating island. But I think a lot of those fights take place within our, like, within Clive's consciousness. Because it's heavily implied that, like the consciousness of people is like a physical plane, or not, a metaphysical plane of existence. So like anytime Clive is like, when he fights Ifrit, when Ultima, because every time he fights Clive, he's like trying to break down his will, and will and consciousness are heavily tied together. So I don't know if it's been confirmed or whatever, or if it's a theory other people have posited, but I think a lot of those really important fights are taking place on a metaphysical plane of existence in our consciousness, or in Clive's consciousness. Yeah, basically Station of Awakening in Kingdom Hearts, like how Sora fights Roxas in the world that never was. Yes. I think there's a little more to it going on there. I do think that plane of existence, it is, I feel like it's definitely tied to the unconscious, like, you know, the sleeping realm and like death, but it is another plane of existence outside of like sleep. It's just heavily tied to sleep and or death. If that makes sense. Okay. I hope I got enough candies to level up. Extra large. Uh-huh. Alright. Look at my shiny boy. Or girl? I actually don't know their sex. Or gender. Ew, gross. Disgusting. Ugh. Shiny Hitmonlee sucks. I think shiny Hitmonchan's better. I'm going to save, just in case it doesn't evolve into the right Pokemon. How's everybody else doing in the Discord? I haven't checked on you guys in a while. Been real busy with work, baby, another baby on the way, family events and stuff. It's when you have kids, life gets so busy. I miss chatting you guys up. Oh, we gotta talk about, like, I caught up. I took a break from content creation and I played a bunch of video games and I watched a bunch of TV. I watched the first episode of Daredevil. I watched seasons 2 and 3 of Invincible. Good stuff. I replayed a bunch of games. We tried that new Lethal Company game called Repo. It's been popping off, pretty fun with friend. Right. I haven't enjoyed like a multiplayer game since Among Us, and what's that one with all the mini games where you play with like 60 people? Babe, what's it called? Where you play as these pill-shaped things and you do these obstacle courses, and you go, woo! Fall Guys. Yeah. Rare candy. Yeah, we'll just pop a rare candy. Yeah, we've also been watching Invincible. Recently finished season 3 finale in VC. Nice. Yeah, no, it was really good. Oh, Hitmonchan is green, which is gross, but the blue is nice. Drain Punch, sure. Whatever. Cool. We just added 2 new Pokemon to the Gen 1 shiny list. Ooh, that means I can evolve my other Tyrogue into a Hitmontop. That'll be cool. Whatever. Nobody wants free shinies, huh? Interesting. Booyah! Ooh, look at my shiny crocodile. Epic. My shiny kitty. My shiny kitty cat. You know, I don't know if you watch like a lot of Disney movies, but I watched Elemental recently. And that movie was memed on so hard when it came out. Like, the marketing was really bad. It performed really badly the first few weeks. And then it blew up internationally after that and actually made a profit. But I finally got around to watching Elemental, and I actually really liked it. I thought it was really cute, really sweet, really earnest film. Like, it was Pixar's attempt at like a romantic comedy, and I think they did a good job. Cute, very cute movie. I'd watch it again. I'd recommend it. Oh, there was a moment near the end of the film, like at the very end of the film, where I got kind of teary-eyed. I love movies that make me feel things. I think my empathy has grown a lot as I get older. Because movies I used to watch when I was younger didn't make me feel a lot. And they certainly didn't make me cry. And now they make me cry. Like Schindler's List. When I watched that for the first time, I just thought it was kind of shocking. I was shocked by that film. And it kind of made me laugh uncomfortably at parts. Because like, it's not devoid of humor. There is humor in that movie. It's just kind of a sort of twisted, sad, fucked up humor. But watching it again as an adult years later, I remember watching, like, in the last half hour of that movie, I just remember holding in my tears. And then when they got to the final scene, it all came out. It was hard to watch. Great movie. I think everybody has to watch Schindler's List. And Encanto? Bro, Encanto. I cry every time I get to the end of that film. I actually cry before I get to the end now. I start to get kind of worked up when Maribel is confronting her grandma and calling her out. Like, that shit's intense, and I really feel it. And then when they make up at the end of the movie, I cry. If you want a good psychological thriller with emotions, Severance is a show that's been fun to watch. Dude, everybody's been talking about Severance. That's the one with Paul Rudd, right? I've heard very, very good things. I don't know where to watch it. I actually just canceled my Disney Plus subscription because my wife and I have to get a storage unit, and we're just trying to save money. Womp womp. No, Adam Scott. Oh, I think I got those guys confused. My bad. But yeah, no, I love Adam Scott. Oh, I wish there was an easy way to watch Parks and Rec without having to get a Peacock subscription. Oh, wow. It's been 2 hours, 17 minutes. Time really flies. I had this troll in chat just talking to me for like over an hour. And, you know, I indulged him. I took it as an opportunity to educate my audience. And I guess to virtue signal. Because I actually have virtues worth signaling to people. So, say what you will about virtue signaling. I think there's good examples and bad examples of it. But, yeah. It was, I like talking about controversial topics, so it was fun for a little bit. But when they got to the point where, like, it was just annoying. Because they didn't care about if their beliefs were true or not. I even asked them what would change your mind, and they said nothing. Nothing would change my mind. I'm like, oh, okay, then there's no point in having a real conversation with you. So I'm just going to use you to educate my audience. And like earlier in the chat, he admitted to trying to like be a troll. And he said like, oh, you're like, I was just trying to mess with you, but you're actually all right. And I'm like, oh, thanks. And I said, there's like not a lot that really gets to me except for like, people being like super lame. And then he took it as an opportunity to be super lame. And I took it as an opportunity to educate my audience. So it was a win-win. Boop, 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 ba-doop, ba-doop, boop, pop, pop. I guess for him, it might have been a loss. I don't know. Maybe he thought he wasted my time. But he didn't. It was good. I wouldn't say a good discussion. He did bring up some topics that I think are worth talking about and have some nuance. But he doesn't know what nuance is. So I had to say the interesting parts of the conversation. Gotta get going. Peace out, my dude. Later, Ocean. It was nice talking to you. Default. Simple. Nah, it's okay. Lame. Oh. Oh. Oh, God. There's no way I'll remember it. I thought I changed it. Hold on, chat. I'm gonna check on something. Count with the information you provided. No, that's not fair. That's Balagna. Alright, let's try it this way. No. Oh, I gotta go through my old photos. That's such baloney, dude. I know. Sorry, guys. Try to fix it, but not having any luck. No shinies. I got my tie rogues. I don't really know what else I could shiny hunt. None of these really... I'm not really vibing with any of these. Hey babe, can you crack open the window? Put the fan in the window too. It is stupid hot. I might have heard thunder once. That's why they say there's a chance. There's no guarantee. Yeah, we had a tornado in McMinnville. Like 10 years ago. I think it was 2012 or 2014. I think it was 2014. Oh, it was there. I remember. It tore the roof off a building near my dad's house. What? No. It was, yeah, it was a big deal. No, I know. We went to go see Superman that day in theaters. And I remember thinking, oh, wow, there's a tornado in this movie. And we just had a tornado in our town that day. It was a weird coincidence. That's not that weird. That could be pretty... Yeah. God, I'm tired. Lily Cat. I'm pretty sure that's not shiny. Ah. How are we doing, chat? Nothing. Nada. What? No. No, I was worried about it getting hot. That's why I didn't put pants on. Yeah. It's okay. Mm-hmm. Which game? And it's not gonna mess up the Steam Deck? Right. got a. I'd love to get a belly belly bolt, or a tad bulb. That'd be awesome. Lichen rock. Oh, I still need dawn form lichen rock. Oh, I could make eggs. Take a break from the Gen 1s and get some cool. Oh god, I could finally stop trying to breed Hitmonlee. And Quackaball. I don't have to do Quackaball anymore either. Or Skeledirge. Well, it totally opens up so many options now. Oh god, what should I breed? Alright, I'm going to be back in a moment. Hmm. What should I shiny hunt? Maybe I should keep going with Gen 1s. Gen 1 Pokemons. I'm gonna open up Pokemon Home. I'll pull up some Game Grumps. We can listen to some Game Grumps. I like looking up underrated moments because sometimes I catch some new stuff I've never seen or heard of before. Lesser known Game Grump moments to kiss your dads too. Where's your dad?
We're trying to like do like the really intimate, gentle, like pool commentary voices, but we have to cover up our microphones in order to do it, thereby negating any calmness at all.
Okay, let's see what we're missing here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No one understands what you're saying. Like,
I don't think we have Nidoran in this game because I'm missing. I have Nidoran female and Nidorina. I thought I had Nido Queen. I swear I had Nido Queen. Oh well. I need Paris. Which I don't think Paris is in this game. I need Diglett.
It says no. I said I'll take the time to respond to a text.
Maybe I could try to breed a Diglett.
yeah, he's responding to text messages, wasting my fucking time. Followed by, sorry, wrong person.
Wait, I have Machoke, Machop, but no Machamp? That can't be right.
We're gonna fucking find that bird.
I'm pretty sure I have Machamp.
See that?
It must be in a different game.
No.
It looks welcoming, if anything.
Yeah. I mean, the architect behind it is just a masterful genius. What was his name? Satan. But yeah, I should go watch Mark kill it at this because he's always good at every game and everything he ever does.
Yeah. If I had to guess how he was at this game, I would say, excellent, deep-voiced, and handsome.
Well, that's just all of everything, always. He could be fucking falling downstairs and he would be doing it in those 3 ways.
Oh, I'm falling downstairs, yet with each bruise I look cooler and cooler.
Wait.
Ooh, ow.
Hold on, guys. I'm going through my shinies on Pokemon Home. I have a Dotrio, but I swear I had a Doduo. Ugh, I hate looking through these because I'm always missing Pokemon. Let's do. We could do Krabby and Diglett. I hope Krabby's in this game. Oh, excuse me. Krabby. Nope. Womp womp. I know we have Diglett. I know there are Diglett. Diglett. There's Diglett. I guess I could do Diglett. Ah. Okay. So we found the Diglett. Now we need what else can we go for? We need coughing. I don't think they have coughing in this game. have all the EVs. Okay. Okay. Take out shiny. There we go. Rattata, Eradicate, Pikachu, obviously. Huh. Where's my shiny Sandslash? Oh, you know what? My shiny Sandslash, I think, is in my wife's copy of my wife's Switch. It's on her. It's on my wife's Switch because I was doing a Nuzlocke. Maybe I should get back into the Nuzlocke. I should get back into the Nuzlocke.
No. That would be.
It is my curse. It is handsome.
Nidoqueen might be on there. I swear I had a shiny Nidoqueen.
Falling downstairs really hurts.
Okay. I don't have Clefairy.
Hate that.
I could try to get a.
Good, man.
Yeah, I could try to get
Yeah,
Clefairy.
so do you, all right?
That'd be a good one.
Are you kidding? I'm aging like Mexican food.
I gotta get up where? I gotta get up there.
Enjoy the silence. That's another beautiful Depeche Mode song.
Oh, yeah, I know that one.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yo.
Probably if I heard it. I listened to. I had a Depeche Mode like moment in my life.
It's like, all I ever wanted,
Oh
all I
yes.
ever needed is here in my arms. Yeah.
Okay.
It's words are very unnecessary. They can only
What else?
do
We got.
Yeah.
We have two shiny Jigglypuff.
Your thing was close, though.
Oddish set. We still need Paris.
We don't know a lot of things.
I got Venomoth.
Where does rock?
I got Persian, Psyduck, Mankey, Primate, Growlithe. We got the full Poliwag set.
Satan is Lord.
Oh, we need I still don't have Abra. I wonder. I don't think Abra's in this game.
That's it. I said it. Satan is Lord. God, I feel better.
She's like in a super cute pink pajama.
No.
I feel
Damn.
liberated now. Oh man. I'm gonna tell everyone.
We
I'm
got the
gonna tell
full
your mom.
Victory
Bring
Bell
your mom
set.
with
We got
you. You finish this
Tentacool,
sugar cookies, Satan is Lord.
Ponyta, Rapidash, Slowpoke,
Wow.
After all that
Slowbro,
I did it.
Yes.
Magnemite, Magneton. We don't have Farfetch'd.
People are people and everyone knows
As
this.
far as I can tell, I don't have Doduo.
Yesterday.
That is not how it goes.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think Farfetch'd is in this game.
Because people are people and so are the people. Everybody knows what I did yesterday.
Okay, it's people are people, so why should it
Farfetch'd.
be? You and I should get along so awfully. Let's hear your version one more time.
People are people every day. I went to the store and I bought some hay.
Why were
Oh,
you
we
saying
have,
it in the store?
Oyster, but we don't
Grocery
have
store. It was a
Shelter.
horse store.
I guess I could do Shelter.
Just because I said the store doesn't mean it's a grocery store.
You're right.
It was a red
embarrassed.
barn.
Yeah, that was my fault.
Let's.
People are people and here we go.
I don't
I've
have
got a show.
Voltorb.
In order to you're my bro.
I feel like Shelter would be a tough one because you find them in water, and shiny hunting in the water is awful. And I just need Shelter.
The guy in the back is like, Bill, stop! Please!
Why are you doing this?
Oh my
That's what I
god.
was supposed to do.
I guess so.
Alright, here he is. You can see his tower of blood.
You park on top of the guy. Oh, shit, man.
Let's do
Yeah, okay.
Cloyster.
Alright, we've done it. It hurts so much. Broken bone.
Sir, we don't self-diagnose here.
Take
Cloister, baby.
Use a painkiller syringe, a splint, and bandages from your inventory.
Did you get those?
I don't know.
Okay, I guess those are my
So we can get to the problem.
readies.
Should I use hands,
Wait,
knife?
that's only 5. I need 6.
Yeah,
I
so when
need
was 23, I used to
6.
work at a Harley Davidson shop in Bloomfield, New Jersey, and it was because my friend's dad owned the Harley shop. It wasn't because I was fucking Captain Motorcycle. And
We need one more. I think I was doing Volcarona, but I got a shiny. I have a shiny one. I don't know if I evolved it, but I have a shiny one.
Captain Motorcycle. You girls go to high school or?
Ooh, A Link Between Worlds. I gotta replay that one at some point.
Can't hear you 'cause he was revving his engines.
I think this was more cool in like the 80s and 90s. Now it's just kind of like.
Captain Motorcycle wears a lot of denim on denim.
I have a shiny Cubone, but I don't have a shiny Marowak.
I like a guy with like a Prius.
Could do Marowak. Got Rhyhorn and Rhydon. Where's my Tangela? I'm like 90% sure I have a shiny Tangela. Ugh. I don't. I have Starmie, but I don't have Staryu. So let's just.
I don't want to look at you anymore.
Let's do. Oh God. Tauros. I'll do Tauros. Actually, I feel like Tauros would be an easy one to catch in this game. Maybe I shouldn't waste my time with Tauros.
Luckily, Sonic was there to catch me. Sonic? This is where you find out Sonic is like a figment of Tails' brain damaged imagination.
Who's Sonic?
Oh, he's my friend.
I need
Train.
Kabutops or Omnimite. Are those even in this game?
You're an accountant.
Wow, Sonic really is as fast as they say.
Oh.
But he was going so fast, he also slipped on the juice. We slid into an older gentleman's shopping cart. It's like showing you the recounting, and it's all just happening to Tails.
Right.
My best friend Sonic.
This is probably too personal a thing,
Oof.
but like the last
Damn.
2 times I've been to the Ren Fair, the girl I was dating broke up with me like less than a week later, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I need
is going on at the Ren
Snorlax.
Fair? Like, are there potions? Are they being seduced by wizards?
In 1 week, you will be.
Is Snorlax in this game?
You can leave
Yeah,
that
it is. I know it is.
to Answer me these questions 3.
Wow.
So I was like, no fucking Ren Fair this year.
Yeah. No, understandable.
Yeah, that's
A
a
lot of
pattern.
emotional trauma.
Yeah, I mean, like, whatever.
2 is a coincidence. 3 is a pattern.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, what?
Well, I feel a pattern forming
You
right now.
really disappeared into that lava.
I got called out by the Odd Ones Out. It's a really talented, popular
The animators?
animator storyteller.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're on the React show with us.
Yes.
I mean, not with us, but just on the same episode.
Yes.
They seem like nice people.
Well, Odd Ones Out is one guy. And
Okay.
Jaden is the girl.
But they're not on the same show?
No.
Okay.
But they work frequently together.
But they both seem nice.
Yes.
That was my
They're both very cool.
Okay.
But he was like, he passed by me in the waiting room. I'm gonna fucking
Glade.
claw my eyes out. Walked by me in the
Glade
waiting room at Fine Brothers
is
and,
would be a good Pokemon to get,
just like,
just because you can teach it
by the way, you suck at
false swipe. I think I have a false swipe Glade somewhere. I'm just gonna catch this guy.
Yeah.
Dude, you haven't even played Mario Maker in like a year. Man, he's been holding that in for a
Oh
while.
yeah. Apparently he's like way into still way into Mario Maker. And yeah.
Was he just messing around, or was
Uh-oh.
he dead serious?
No, he was legit serious. I mean, he was messing around. Like afterwards, he was like, "I'm sorry, I said that."
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got it.
But like,
That's very funny.
yeah, he's apparently like watches like speedruns of Mario Maker and shit. So
God.
he's just
Ugh.
reminding me of it because, Lord knows, I am fucking terrible at this. Holy fuck.
So, you're our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. Like justice?
It's a cup of just ice.
That was really
What?
good.
In a heal ball? Okay, sure, whatever.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'll just check Facebook for a while. I'm just kidding.
Tell me what's up with Martha. She's
Oh
been
my God.
scaring me lately with her updates.
She's posting selfies and pictures of food.
Is she suicidal?
Oh man.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Do you know if our
Wow.
Martha's been scaring me lately with her updates. Did you read her last update? She was like, I'm gonna do it! I think she meant kill herself, but she might have also meant that she was going to eat the food that she Instagrammed a picture of right before she said that.
Right. If you also think she's gonna kill herself, please like comments. Wow,
And if
that's
you-
dark. I apologize.
Well, Martha doesn't exist, so it's not
Oh,
that
solid
dark.
point. Yeah, that's yeah, good call.
Well, I mean, there's plenty of people named Martha,
Oh yeah.
but the specific Martha that we're talking about doesn't exist.
Yeah. If you're Martha and you're going through tough times, hang in there, baby.
Yeah, Martha.
We love you. Don't do it. It's not
Seriously.
worth it.
Yeah, man. Martha, you're cool. Hey, if your name's Martha, like, comment and subscribe.
No. Civil War buff. Do they even say buff in UK? It just means someone who's like way into something.
Yeah.
Like someone who's a nerd for something.
Oh no, we say that, but
Okay.
why a Civil War buck? That's not a specific person.
Oh no, yeah, I was thinking names too.
Yeah, me
I guess I'll say name if it's like someone.
Wait, no. How does this make any sense?
Like it's a
Gosh.
Civil War buff is like a. Like
Can I get a shiny hypno, please? That'd be
What I
awesome.
don't understand is how is that the answer?
When they say
Oh,
person,
well, because like if you're a buff of something, you
When they say
it's
person,
like
they
a
don't
Civil
necessarily
War
mean
buff.
person.
yeah, like a purse.
Well, that's not helpful. On the map.
I didn't design this game.
Yeah. Wait,
I'm sensing a lot of hostility.
Jacob, dude, I'll break it down for you super easy.
Oh, fuck off.
A Civil War buff is like a guy who's related to We should just have like a 1.5 hour long miscommunication. It's like the most frustrating thing for people to watch.
No, he clearly just doesn't know what a Civil War buff is. Can you explain it to him?
I'd be glad to. You see, in the 1800s, the Civil War.
Yeah, you never seen that YouTube video of the guy and he's like, this is probably a
No,
big like bendy sheet.
no, 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 no.
And he puts like the smaller ball and the smaller ball like starts to
Come on, man. I don't even know why I'm doing this. It's
Debunks that
a
theory
futile effort.
right off
Not
the
really.
bat because the Earth
You
is
never know.
flat.
You never know.
Yeah.
I should.
It's a flat disc moving ever
Oops.
upwards, and that's why there's
I.
gravity.
Oh wow, it's been 3 hours. All right, it's over. I'm done. I'm gonna make a bunch of eggs. So next time, I'll have eggs to hatch for you guys.
Bro, yeah, it's just we're shooting upwards all the time. And I've red pilled so many people on this. It's not even funny. Are you laughing right now? I see you laughing. I couldn't hear you through my headphones, but I saw you laughing.
Oh my god, that killed me. I've red pilled so many fuckers.
Dude, I've known people who have said that. And if you ever catch me using red pill as a verb, I need you to punch me in the face.
Oh my god, that's fucking hysterical.
Yeah.
Mario time.
That's Mario?
Wait, is there no shortage of things that make you mad in this world?
No, actually.
Yeah. It's all flying out.
Nothing.
Oh yeah, because they got rid of Charlie Clarinet. Forgot his name.
Later, guys. Bye.
Hey, I'm Charlie Clarinet. I'm the voice of Mario. Hey, voice in here. I'm Yo Wahoo in here.
Spike of dumb bass.
There was some song that you were singing to me the other